fallout of the war and the Russian invasion in 2020, we had 30,000 kids kidnapped by the Russians, taken into occupied territories, taken to military camps, women, girls put in orphanages. And so I started to work with an organization called Save Ukraine, which is the organization responsible for 70% of the rescuings of these children, where we've seen actual operations take place to get these kids back. I know that Ukraine is the front line of democracy right now. And I understand that without Ukraine and the borders of Ukraine remaining as they are, we're at existential threat. I understand that democracy and Western civilization has been the best representation of successful society as we know it, and that must be preserved. And that's compelled me sufficiently to figure out how I can help. And the number one way that I can help as a young person and as a person that understands, oh my gosh, people are being kidnapped, is to try to get them back. And so I was compelled enough to start work with this organization and supporting their efforts. And I've been here for a few weeks working on strategies and supporting. It's just about slowly figuring that out. How can we be successful in ensuring Ukraine wins and ensuring that 30,000 kids that have been wrongfully kidnapped and are experiencing sexual abuse and are experiencing militarization and brainwashing can be, brought home. I've been discussing on the ground here how Ukraine can collaborate more with Canada, and I look forward to coming back to Canada and continuing to ensure Canada can collaborate further with Ukraine and strengthening, being able to tell that story, being able to go speak in Canada on a platform I typically would be and say as a young person that we as young people need to go support other young people that are in very dire situations, like other places in the world where we're seeing humanitarian crises. This is certainly one of them, and this is one that, even though we think we might not be able to have our finger on the pulse of in the same way, we can and we should.